there wouldn't be an Enlightenment without the printing press. It enabled philosophy, rationalism, escape from religious doctrine, democracy, science, and certainly without this, there wouldn't have been the American Revolution or the French Revolution, and so we'll still be under feudal regimes, perhaps. And so it completely transformed the world because people became smarter and kind of learned about things. Now, it also created 200 years of essentially religious conflicts in Europe, right? Because the first thing that people read was the Bible and realized that perhaps there was a different interpretation of the Bible than what the priests were telling them. And so that created the Protestant movement and created a rift. And in fact, the Catholic Church didn't like the idea of the printing press, but they had no choice. And so it had some bad effects and some good effects. I don't think anyone today would say that the invention of the printing press had an overall negative effect, despite the fact that it created 200 years of religious conflicts in Europe. Now, compare this, and I thought, I was very proud of myself to come up with this analogy, but realized someone else came with the same idea before me. Compare this with what happened in the Ottoman Empire. The Ottoman Empire banned the printing press for 200 years. And it didn't ban it for all languages, only for Arabic. You could actually print books in Latin or Hebrew or whatever in the Ottoman Empire, just not in Arabic. And I thought it was because the rulers just wanted to preserve the control over the population and the dogma, religious dogma and everything. But after talking with the UAE Minister of AI, Omar Al-Olama, he told me, no, there was another reason. And the other reason was that it was to preserve the corporation of calligraphers. Right? There's like an art form, which is, writing those beautiful, Arabic poems or whatever religious text in this thing. And it was a very powerful corporation of scribes, basically, that kind of, run a big chunk of the empire. And, you couldn't put them out of business. So they, banned the printing press in part to protect that business. Now, what's the analogy for AI today? Like, who are we protecting by banning AI? Like, who are the people who are asking that AI be regulated to protect their jobs? And of course, it's a real question of what is going to be the effect of technological transformation like AI on the job market and the labor market. And there are economists who are much more expert at this than I am. But when I talk to them, they tell us, we're not going to run out of job. This is not going to cause mass unemployment. This is just going to be gradual shift of different professions. The professions that are going to be hot 10 or 15 years from now, we have no idea today what they're going to be. The same way, if we go back 20 years in the past, like who could have thought 20 years ago that like the hottest job even like 5-10 years ago was mobile app developer. Like smartphones weren't invented.
Most of the jobs of the future might be in the metaverse.
Well, it could be, yeah.
But the point is, you can't possibly predict